definition of burlesque is to make fun of.
Satire or mocking of something that's kind of highfalutin.
Burlesque is the celebration of femininity.
It's adult entertainment, I think, but it's not crass and it's not vulgar.
It's not what you take off, it's what you leave on.
Entertainment through Tease.
Taking a concept or idea and putting your own personal creative spin on it and putting it out there to the world.
It's a variety show, for all intents and purposes, like a live variety show. Musée Du Coeur is an artist collaborative group. We don't just have, burlesque dancers, or it's not just one group of one type of performer. We have ballet performers, we have jazz dancers, we have artists, painters, photographers, musicians, kind of represent everybody. So it's a bunch of the people that we've been working with for the past 8 years decided to get together, and I like to think that our shows are a nice mix of girls, comedy, music. It's equal and well-rounded for everything. So here's the top. It's got little buttons and everything. There's a skirt and a feather duster and a hair bow and the whole 9 yards. There's over $200 worth of Swarovski crystals. I'm the only one currently that has their initials monogrammed on their shoes. My nom de plume is Pinky Shear. My real name is Heather, and I perform with and I work for Musée Du Coeur. I'm a seamstress. My mother was a seamstress. Her mother was a seamstress. Sewing has been passed down in our family for over 200 years. I really love doing unique, unusual things that nobody else can get. You can't get anywhere else. My oldest child is 17. Then I have a 15-year-old son, a 9-year-old daughter with Asperger's, and a 6-year-old son. Housewife, that's all I do. Family. I'm like the maternal mom figure of the group, so it's like they're my children. That's kind of how I treat everything in this dynamic. Is I'm the mom. You're all my children. You're my girls. You're my boys. Kind of a thing.
My muggle name is Brittany, but my stage name is Persephone Phoenix, and I'm an aerial burlesque artist. Being up off the ground, I think there's something really exhilarating to be in the air, even if it is only 5 feet in the air. It's kind of exciting and a little bit dangerous, so I think that's why I like it.
I'm Little Wren. The major difference is what you're getting out of it. A lot of people go, when they want strippers, when they want stripping, they want sex, they want booty popping, they want to spend their money on looking at and pining over and craving the woman anatomy, or male.
What people come for burlesque for is for the story, the who are you talking to, why are you here, and what do you want? And that's what you tell a story with a burlesque performance. That's what you should tell a story with a burlesque performance. Whereas when you're stripping, really, there's a goal, and the goal is to get your clothes off.
In modern day stripping, there's more of a dissociation between women as an aesthetic and women as a person.
Yep.
And in burlesque, you meld the
yeah.
person and the aesthetic.
I agree with that. Totally.
When you dance, you have a way with me. Stay with me, sweet. You're fucking on my song! Oh, the dancers, my dear.
My name is Meredith Greer. I am the co-founder and artistic and collaborative director of Musée Du Coeur. I go by the Chameleon Queen, as I have a lot of different characters underneath that. My characters' names are Iron Lily, the Lady Isabeau, Evangeline the Scream Queen, Lotta Wood, which is an intersexed character. I'm Lotta Wood, and I am an intersexed person. Did a fan dance when I opened up the fans, after I'd taken the bra off, down to pasties and full back bottoms, and opened up. And not only are there real boobs. There was quite the package.
Thank you, Lada.
Of course.
This came with the house as well, and this is one of my favorite features of the house. This is a big reason why I wanted to buy this sucker. Ta-da! Hot and cold running water. And Johnny's bar right off of the garage, so when he comes in, he has a nice shot, and that's that. But ta-da! Yeah. I'm Jonathan Pine. I'm known as Johnny Pine. My stage name here in Atlanta is New Orleans John. I am a co-director, or part of the directorship at Musée Du Coeur.
Where are you most comfortable?
On stage. On stage. I love doing what I do in my muggle life because it's still a performance. I work in a beautiful restaurant not too far from here, and I've always said that I enjoyed tending bar as much as I did being on stage because it's still a show. It's still a stage, and I can entertain everybody. But I am most comfortable, honest to God, behind a microphone.
My eyes will see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When we smile.
Sorry. I talked to a lot of the new people that are verging in the scene, that are coming out. They're trying to create characters, and what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I tell everybody, find it and own it. And when you walk into a room, yes, you are who you are in your heart. But if you're gonna wear a cape and cowl, do it, and don't hold back from it. Anyway, it's hot in here. Let's go to another room. Mom and Dad, they've always been very supportive of everything that I've done. When I wanted to be an actor, when I wanted to work as a theater technician, they've always been right behind me, and they've been some of my biggest fans. They think that I don't need the persona, and I take a lot of what they say to heart. So when I perform solo, I'm not New Orleans John, and it's improved my performance because I'm not this guy. I'm me, and it translates better to a general audience.
You can do the shoulder shimmy, which then they just kind of sometimes just go themselves, but it takes some. And then there's a lot of girls that you get on like the balls of your feet, and when you bounce, they go. And as you put your arms in different directions, they go in whatever direction your arms go. All right, so my name is Brittany. I am a recently added member to Musée, and my stage name is Sunny Midnight, and I've been a burlesque performer for about 3 years now. Classic burlesque. I think it's gorgeous. I don't feel I do it well because I am the funny girl. So a lot of my routines are very silly, but I've been told that is sexy. I mean, look at Tina Fey, and all these other comedians who people just love, and they are sexy. Smart is sexy, and I think you can do burlesque that is smart and funny, and it all is sexy. It's all about how you exude confidence on the stage.
Also, I'm comfortable using humor because I have problems. I'm unable to take myself too seriously. I've never been a beauty queen. I've never been, the gorgeous, ooh, that's the girl that everybody wants. I like people to smile or laugh or have a good feeling when they're done watching me.
We don't have a lot of Black people or people of color even in Atlanta burlesque. We have a few. I know there's Lola Le Soleil.
I am Kenya. My stage name is Lola Le Soleil. And this year, after 2 years of trying, I finally won a lovely pageant crown as Queen of Southern Fried Burlesque. The first year, I got second runner-up in Best Costume. The next year, I was first runner-up in Most Humorous, and bang! Oh, right, an audience favorite, too. Considering the negative sexual connotations that Blacks have endured, do I bring that history with me when I get on stage? What burlesque is, since it is a pantomime, since it is mockery, us being cast as maids or field hands or whatever, what all of that has happened, but it is not who I am standing right here talking to you right now.
When there are Black audience members, they see a Black person on stage, they always immediately usually come to me and they're just like, that's amazing and it's so nice. And I'm just like, you should take classes. I'm all for everyone taking burlesque classes because it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I can do like I did one class, like the foot, like, getting the footing, so I know I like wrap my.
Well, I am Allison Clem. I'm a member of Musée Du Coeur, and my stage name is the Black Lotus. In the world today, women are fighting so hard for various rights and fighting to be respected in the world, and you've got to sort of put a certain lock on some more feminine characteristics. And then once you're on stage doing burlesque, you can let all of that out, and you can really just be free with who you are.
I'm not petite. I'm a larger woman. I'm a woman of color, and there is more acceptance, I find, in burlesque for those body types and those types of people.
If you look historically at burlesque, back in the 1800s, there was a group of burlesque performers called the Beef Trust. And all the women in the Beef Trust could not weigh less than 200 pounds. And can you imagine how wonderful that must have been for like the average woman to go, dude, I can totally do that.
You're totally being a creeper right now. I'm just gonna watch you drink tea. My name is Barry Clark, and I perform under the name Torrid in burlesque. When I first started doing burlesque, I had a really low self-esteem, and when I got into burlesque, every girl of every size and every skin color, and even some men, I got in there, and it's just, no matter what shape you are or what height, you can feel beautiful. It's showing that we're not all meant to be the same size. First time I got on stage and I did my first major routine, afterwards I felt beautiful and awesome and elegant, and then I kind of stumbled coming off the stage, and I remembered that I am 6'3" and kind of clumsy. But other than that, on stage I felt great. It was amazing. I loved it. So it has improved my self-esteem, and it's made me more of a confident in myself and my size. So
I identify with Batman. He is my comic book guy. There's a great cell that was run years ago, and he's standing out looking out of this skyscraper window over Gotham, and the sun's going down. The sun's going down. Is Bruce Wayne waiting for the sun to go down so he can put on his cape and cowl and become Batman? What is the real persona? Is Bruce Wayne the fake facade and he's really Batman? Is Batman the facade and he's really Bruce Wayne? It's a big reason why I identify with him as, I guess you might call it, my fictional soulmate. I do have a regular life, but Jesus Christ, when I get ready to go out, I feel like I'm putting on a cape and cowl and I am a fucking superhero.
I guess maybe most of us sort of recognize within each other that we've never all been able to be who we are. And the biggest reveal that actually any of us do is not just having a reveal like, oh, look, pasties, or oh, look, here's my hiney. It's who you really are when it comes down to things. If that's the one thing that you can actually reveal on stage is the person behind the character, then you've just reached out to the audience, you've given them everything that you possibly have and who you are, and they have accepted it because you've accepted it and given it to them.
When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway, like a lazy ocean hugs the shore. Oh,